The amount of free stuff that we are about to acquire in this here episode of the free-to-play account is going to be absolutely unbelievable. It all begins with collecting our personal rewards from the easiest personal reward CVC win of my account's life, and probably that we'll ever get in this account's life. Look at this, dude. We got over 100,000 points on the week-old free-to-play account. We're going to claim all those rewards right now. Dudes, it's time to farm. I'm not even kidding. We're going to farm like 50 or 60 missions in this single video, and there's a very, very specific reason for that, man. There are multiple traps, right? Huge booby traps that you're going to look out for in the Arbiter missions, and one of them is the potion keep missions. Oh, win 25 lesser magic potions from the stage, blah, 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 right? Here's the issue with that. In the first like 7 or 8 days of your account, all of the potion keeps are open. I've only got a few hours left to do this before suddenly I'm going to have to wait days and days in between when each of these potion keeps going to be open. I'm going to be all kinds of stuck on these missions. Now, that isn't the biggest trap. We're going to get to that one in just a sec. But I might as well farm the hell out of all of these missions now while I can, right? While the potion keep doors are still open. And hey, man, if you're looking to play along with me in this free-to-play series, then the time is now, man, to start your new raid account by clicking on my beginner promo link, which is down below at the top of the video description box, to jumpstart your account with Elnaril, free legendary champion that will appear in your inbox as soon as you're done with the tutorial, as well as 3 additional epic champions as you level up your account. Just make sure that you're signed out of Plarium and Play before you click on that link and create your new account, and be on PC. That really helps as well. Then you can enter the beginner code Supreme6 during the month of March 2025 only to start off your account with Supreme Gallic, as well as another free starter legendary. It's just absolutely unbelievable stuff. Make sure that you get it done. Okay, man. Let's do this. Actually, first, insane dopamine rush. Campaign on Brutal. We've been farming our way up this a little bit. I ran out of energy a little bit as I got to stage 6. I'm going to farm up some of these a little bit more. And then we've got a huge amount of free stuff to click on the rewards track. So let me go ahead and do this first. All right. Progress leading up onto stage 9. Let's click on some rewards. Again, we just need the next 800 gems to go straight into the kills. Masteries, which is going to be a huge upgrade as well. Oh my god, dude, we're actually like rocketing real close. In fact, just another pack of gems and we're exceptionally close to the kills masteries. Very, very nice. But for now, Mission Blitz. We're going to go ahead and just do one more stage of Ice Golem, then upgrade an artifact. Let's get that done. Cool. Nice and easy. There it is. 30,000 silver. Upgrade an artifact. Ooh. And what better artifact to roll up than... Oh, look at these rank 5 boots, dude. Oh my god. Any kind of 5-star speed boots are of course going to be absolutely premium for us. It doesn't even matter where these stats go. We got to roll up something up to 16 anyway for the mission. Accuracy, HP percent would be great. We get a mix of everything. Do you ever notice if you upgrade like to rank 16 or rank 12 instantly, it almost always spreads the stats out amongst all of the substats? Whereas if you roll up like once or twice at a time, it tends to funnel them into 1 or 2. I don't know, maybe I'm just being superstitious as hell, but I feel like if you pump an artifact up in one big upgrade like that, it just spreads them all out more often than not. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed that might be some kind of a trend. I don't know, man. Either way, what's important is, bam, mission done. Oh, the next mission's already done. Now we've got to clear Arcane Keep a few times. By the way, the big old trap mission that I really want to shine a bit of a spotlight on before I get to just blasting the hell of the rest of these and getting so much free stuff is the arena missions. And they're kind of hidden from new players. And this is why I think it's the biggest trap ever from new players who don't really know what's going on with the Great Hall, what's an affinity bonus, you know. They don't realize just how important arenas are. And I remember, man, when I was brand new to Raid Shadow Legends, I just didn't play Arena. I was like, you know what, it's a PvP game mode. That must mean that it's optional, right? Like, you mustn't have to grind Arena. I can probably get by without doing it. Man, I was so wrong, it's not even funny, dude. You gotta be farming Arena as quickly as possible in this game, because eventually, these missions are gonna ask you to rank up an affinity bonus to, like, rank 5, and then eventually rank 10, like, way further on down the line, right? And so what you want to actually be doing, because another way that people screw these missions up is a new player will go into their Great Hall, and they're just going to start putting medals into HP. Ooh, attack sounds good. And so they'll start like blasting all of their arena medals into upgrading attack nodes. Whereas really, I feel like most people can agree, and I definitely agree with this take, that accuracy nodes are by far the best node that you could be upgrading first. Just because attack is really only useful to like, what, I don't know, 25-30% of champions in the entire game, whereas accuracy is useful to basically every champion, like 90% of champions in the game, require accuracy in some form. There are plenty that don't, actually, to be fair. 90% is maybe a bit of exaggeration, but it's like 80%, you know? And so focusing on the 3 accuracy nodes here is by far the most important, and ignoring the void accuracy node, because it's going to be a while till you've got a good amount of void champions on your account. Anyway, you know, void shards much harder to come by. And I just feel like this whole thing, those missions, like not being prepared for those missions, is a massive kick in the nuts. And then the Great Hall is just a huge trap for new players to waste a bunch of resources putting upgrades into attack nodes and HP and stuff randomly because they don't realize how valuable accuracy is or whatever. Like, oh god, it's just such a huge mess, you know. So make sure if you're a new player that's playing along with this series that you do beware of that. Hang on, what stage have I got to farm? 5 or higher. Oh, come on, man. 2 potions left, that's all we need. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, another run. Alrighty, good stuff, that'll do it. Next mission down. That's our arcane potions done. That's 10 more gems coming in because the next one is already done. Next up, clear stage 5 or higher Dragon's Lair, no bother. So before I jump onto that, I actually just did a couple more campaign stages to get those 3 stars and collect the 100 gems from the rewards track. That means that in this very video, we're actually going to be able to get the kills masteries, which is going to be glorious, by the way. Dude, I remember when I launched my free-to-play account, like 5 or 6 months ago, like my previous free-to-play endeavor. Dude, I got so many accusations of buying gems. Like, oh, what a fake free-to-play account, man. There's no way he got this many gems in the first, like, 8 days, you know? But it's very, very doable, you know? But especially if you blammer the hell out of all of these missions nice and early on while all the potion keeps unlocked, you can really wade your way through, like, the first 120 missions or something in no time flat. Okay. Anyways, on to the Dragon's Lair. Ooh, would you look at this, man? I'm just farming dragon, and I'm getting a shout out from the clan leader and the free-to-play account, man. Well done to Supreme Cobby. Nicely done with over 100k points in the CVC. Oh, man, all in a day's work, I'm gonna say, man. I tell you what, man, this is a night and day difference to my previous account's free-to-play clan leader. Oh my god, man, that guy was a tyrant, man. That guy wielded a whip. You know what I'm saying? This guy, it's all carrots, man. Love this clan. Good times. Okay, anyways, let's get this one done. Alright, good stuff. Dragon done. Attack percentage, accuracy, chestplate with a little bit of crit damage. Could be crit rate, would be even better, but lovely. Actually love the accuracy set, to be honest, in the super early game. In raid, it's just really, really tight. Okay, quest done. Campaign missions already done. Some life artifacts from this one. Oh goody, you know, absolutely account change and stuff. Now to win some lesser magic potions from stage 5 or higher of Magic Cube. God, I'm actually running out of time a little bit. I had to BRB for a little while in the middle of recording this, so only an hour and 40 minutes left for me to be farming all of these potion keeps, so we gotta get on this. Okay, God. That's finally over. Dude, grinding the potion keep sucks, man. It's really, really terrible. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up all of these happy rewards. Reach bronze in arena, blah, 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 blah. Give me those gems. That's the 800 gems acquired real quick. So let's take a quick detour into the Kills Masteries, who I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick these up first. There's basically no doubt about it. Kill's going to be great for us into, well, he's already being great, actually, into Dragon, great into Clan Boss. Going to be using him everywhere for a while. It's going to take a while to book up all of the legendaries that we started off this account with, and so bam! There it is, man. Kills, masteries acquired. Let's go ahead and deck these out with just a very, very general sort of PvE build for the kill. There it is just about, but I think I'm going to specialize the build a little bit, and instead of going for Evil Eye for the 10 meter decrease, I think I'm going to go on into Cycle of Magic. 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill at the start of every turn. Just getting the more poisons off into Demon Lord, I think, is probably going to be a little bit more effective, and so I'm going to go ahead and give that one a whirl and see how that feels. But oh, what a milestone it is. Awesome stuff. Okay, back into the grind. Minotaur's Labyrinth grind. Alright, there it is. Minotaur staged up to stage 10, progressing quite nicely in there as well. Okay, silver, and then what? Unlock some masteries on a couple champs. We can definitely do that with the scrolls now available on the Supreme Gallic. That should do it, right? Was it a couple of tier 3 masteries? Oh, for God's sake, it was 3 tier 2 masteries. I'm short 1 scroll, dude. Okay, there we go. All fixed. Next mastery unlocked. There it is. 100 more energy to sort of refuel on. Win a bunch of artifacts from Ice Golem's Peak. There's actually currently an Ice Golem tournament on right now, so let's knock this one out. Alright, mate, this is actually an interesting little test just to see how deep we can push into these dungeons at this stage. I think stage 10 on any of the dungeons is, that's my happy place for the time being. I wouldn't expect to get any further than that. In fact, Ice Golem is ugh, quite a tough one to progress in until you've got like a very, very stalwart team going. A bunch of 4-star champions on the team probably isn't going to do as many favors against Ice Golem. Well, looks like we cap out at about stage 9 before things start to get a little bit sketchy. We just about went out, but it's not exactly super convincing. Anyway, mission complete. That's all that matters. Some 4-star defense gear, a big old satchel of experienced brewers. Now it's time to turn our attention to the Spirit Keep, which I'm a bit nervous about, man. You can just see how long I've been taking with this, by the way. I've been quite lackadaisical about this. I've been pausing recording multiple times, which really hasn't been super good or super smart, but here we are. And so I'm very much operating against the clock now with these missions. God damn it, because I've been BRBing so much. Blam! Done. Lovely. Next potion keep down. More gems coming in. Win a total of 5 blah 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 artifacts from blah 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 layer. Then we've got a whole lot of arena to grind. Right, and surely it will go down. There it is. Blah blah blah. No time to knob about and even check what artifacts I just got there, man. We're just going to blast on through this because we've got 50 arena missions to win now. In fact, well, 50 bronze, silver, or gold medals in arena. So we're just going to smash this. Another tip that I give as well, by the way, for any new players who are trying to blast through these missions in a similar way. You're going to win a lot of arenas. You better set a one-man defense. My defense team is just an unartifacted Elnarel right now. And so, yeah, the intention is just to lose as many as possible so that our ranking stays just like low silver, and we're not going to rank up too much and keep facing easy opponents. And it's right now, in arena specifically, where you really, really miss starting your account with Sun Wukong instead of Supreme Gallic. Don't get me wrong, Supreme Gallic is amazing as like a PvE champion. Great stuff, you know. But when it comes to arena, like, dude, the Sun Wukong teams, there's just no way, right? They're just way too fast compared to my guys. They all attack in first and it's just over instantly. So we've got to hunt down the non-Sun Wukong teams. Okay, luckily we've got some arena refills just lying around as well, so that we can keep this absolute blast going. How many more medals do I need? We actually ranked up to like silver 3 or something in the meanwhile. What the hell? I've only won 12? Oh god! We're doomed, man! We're never gonna be able to get this done. Wait a minute. That's just negative thinking, man. Let's try. Okay, screw it. Drastic measures. I can't be going ahead and spending gems in order to be refreshing the arena queues. So I'm just gonna queue in with a rank 1 champ, just repeatedly using the free arena refills that I got. I'm gonna D-rank, and then that's gonna refresh the currently available battles. That's the idea anyway, man. So we're just gonna continuously sacrifice our little common champ here. Oh my god, man. Why did I leave this so late? Okay, there we go, man. So we just D-ranked, and there we go. Now all of the battles have refreshed. Once again, we switch on back to our main team, and then we keep on blasting. I'm just trying to get to the next potion keep mission before things expire. We rank up again, so things refresh again. Let's keep going. Come on, surely this is the one. Tell me that the mission's complete. How close are we? We must be right there. What the hell? Oh my god, it's officially impossible. We're not going to make it to the Force Keep in time, dude. The dungeons are closing. Oh, why'd I have to BRB so much, man? I thought I had plenty of time to get this done, and we're just going to run out. Well, there it is, man. Me, myself, fallen victim to one of the early game mission traps. Oh god, these missions are all so easy as well. You know, it's that I underestimated how long it takes to grind 25 lesser crappy potions from the keeps themselves. That's what actually delayed us by more than I expected to. So it was a combination of factors, really. Well, that was a massive fail, but at least now I've got time to prepare for the upcoming arena missions, which are the real ones. Those affinity bonuses in the Great Hall that really, really slow people down. Completely wrecked me. Actually, my first ever account, I just had no idea, of course. Champion that I might actually build out to just like level 50 is the current fusion rare, by the way. And just build this guy in like a lot of speed gear. He actually comes with a 10-meter boost in the A3, which is pretty good. Also a little bit of healing as well, you know. Might end up using this champion in Faction Wars for a time. Not a bad little rare champion anyway for building a go first style arena team when I'm up against a billion Sun Wukongs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could use a little guy like this. Anyways, gonna leave this train wreck here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also enjoyed this happy little free-to-play account update. And if you're looking to join me in my free-to-play adventure, my free-to-play quest, if you will, then go ahead and start your new raid account right now, man, by clicking on the beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description box to get off to the best start possible, man, with a free copy of Elnarel as soon as you're done with the in-game tutorial. Thanks for watching.